Hello, friend. Thank you so much for joining me over on YouTube. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up that the training that you're about to see was originally recorded via Facebook Live over on our Facebook page. If you like what you see and would like to learn more, make sure you join us over on Facebook for weekly tips and tricks to help you grow your direct sales business and work smarter, not harder. Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this edition of our weekly Lunch and Learn. I'm very excited to be talking about simple tips for maximizing your holiday sales. If we have not met before, my name is Mary Haynes. I am a direct sales strategist and coach at Savvy Selling, and I am very excited that you're here. So today I want to walk you through just some simple tips on how to maximize your holiday sales. And you might be like, okay, Mary, well, why are we talking about this today? Well, because it is towards the end of October, friends. I don't know if you've noticed, but the year is literally flying by. The month is flying by. And what typically happens during this time is we get a little crazy. Have you guys noticed that? Like there's holiday events, you got to start, Christmas shopping, you've got parties, your business is going crazy because everybody else is shopping. And so I want to kind of dig into 3 ways to make sure, first of all, you stay focused and that you maximize your results, because it can be very easy to get caught up in all the things and the ideas that are coming at you. And so I want to help you just figure out exactly what you need to do to maximize your sales so that you feel amazing when you get to the end of December. Sound good? Okay. So I've got 3 things that I want to say about this. And the first one, friends, is overplan. Okay. That is one of the things that you need to do. You need to overplan. So here's why I say this, because I see so many direct sellers that make the assumption, you ready for it? They make the assumption that the sales are just going to come in because it's the holidays, right? It's just going to happen, right? It'll just come in. I don't have to really focus. It'll be fine. The sales will just roll in, right? That's not always the case, friends. If you are not doing what you should do, okay, if you're not following the basic principles of your business, if you're not showing up, if you're not loving on your host, if you're not doing good customer care, it might not happen. You might get some rando orders, things like that, but you've got to be very, very intentional and you need to overplan. Okay. So how do we overplan? Well, first of all, I want you to get creative. So what I mean by this is think of things outside the box. So what if, you did a 12 days of Christmas promotion? What if you did a holiday type workshop? What if you did some classes? Like the possibilities are endless of what you can offer during this time of year. And don't think, well, everybody's busy. Everybody's not busy. Everybody has life and we got stuff going on, but people love classes. People love to learn new things. People love a good promotion where they can grab a steal or grab some gifts, right? So make sure that you've got some other things sprinkled in other than what you normally do. Does that make sense? And I do have one caution, okay? As you're thinking about some creative things that you can do and over planning and kind of bumping your schedule, I want you to choose things. Hear me on this. Choose things that are easy to add in. What do I mean by that? Now is not the time. This is not the time of year to go learn a new platform. Now is not the time of year to think, okay, well, I have not been posting in my VIP group. I'm going to post twice a day for 30 days. Okay. That is not a good plan. So pick things that are easy to add to your schedule, things that maybe you're already somewhat familiar with. Okay. So it's busy with all the holiday shenanigans, right? And so you don't want to make something overcomplicated. Make sense? Don't overcomplicate it. Choose something that you can easily add to your plate that's not going to overwhelm you by tech or just by lack of understanding. Because a lot of us, what do we want to do? We want it to be right. We want it to be perfect before we get it out there. We want to know the exact way that we should do something. And sometimes that just doesn't work. So make sure that you're used to doing something. If you're going to add something else in, which I do recommend that you do, add some extra, add some buffer, over plan, but make sure that it's not something that's going to make you crazy. Okay. Number 2, be top of mind. And what do I mean by that? When you think of top of mind, I want people, when they're thinking about kitchen products, if you sell Pampered Chef or Epicure or something like that, I want them to think about you. If they're thinking about bags or organizing and you sell 31, I want them to think about you. If they're thinking about their nails, okay, or their skincare, and you sell Mary Kay, I want them to think about you, or Avon. Like, I want you to be top of mind to your customers, because when I'm going to look for a gift, Let's pretend I'm looking for a gift for my mom. Okay. I know she has dry skin in the winter. Maybe I want to go look for some things that will heal her dry skin, that will help her, right? That'll be a fun gift for her. Where am I going to look? I could go to Target, I could go to Amazon, I could go to Ulta, any of those places. Or if my direct sales friend that sells skincare products is top of mind, maybe I'm going to go to her first. Does that make sense? So when people are thinking about their shopping list, they're thinking about the problems they need to solve with purchasing for their friends and family. Make sure that you're showing up top of mind. So how do we do that? Do some strategic customer care. Guys, now is the time to be reaching out to your customers. If you have not been doing this, if you have fallen down on your customer care, now is the time to do it. And what I mean by that is your customers from the past 3 and 6 months, be reaching back out to them, not, hey, do you want to buy anything? But hey, Teresa, I'm just checking in. How's your blah, blah, blah holding up? Are you still enjoying it? Is it out of the box? Start the conversation and then ask, hey, while I have you, are there any holiday gifting? Is there any holiday gifting that I can help you knock out? Do you need any gift ideas for anyone? Be happy to help. So be of service to people. And at that moment, they may not be able to think of something. But again, now you're top of mind. Oh, I'm thinking about this type of product. I wonder if Pampered Chef has that. I wonder if 31 has that. I wonder if Color Street has that. So then they're going to be thinking about it. Make sense? So make sure that you're top of mind. So follow up on their past purchases, do some strategic customer care. And then another thing you can do, friends, is make sure that you're posting consistently on social. Okay. The danger of being, busy during the holidays is that we don't think through and we don't follow through on our social media content because we're busy. We don't have time for that. But you need to have time for that. Now is not the time to scale back your marketing. Okay. Everybody is vying for their attention. You need to make sure that you're still showing up and you're still showing up in their feed consistently. So make sure you're posting consistently in your VIP group. You're posting consistently on Instagram if that's what you're using. You're posting on your business page. Make sense? We need to make sure that we're still showing up for our people to keep us top of mind. And then another thing you can do is, what about hosting a past host or our customer appreciation event? Something that says, hey, during this period of time, you can come shop, you can come check things out, you can pick up some gifts, you can place an order, that sort of thing. That's being top of mind as well, right? I'm loving on you guys, giving you a discount, that sort of thing. Allow them to bring a friend, which introduces you to even more people, okay? So overplan, be top of mind. And the last one, friends, the last one is to track and pivot when needed. And what do I mean by that? If you guys know anything about me, you know I'm all about the data, right? And so if you've got a specific holiday goal, if you got something that you want to hit by the end of the year in Q4, then make sure that you are tracking it. Okay, make sure that you're tracking it. How many parties do I have left? How much do I normally sell per party? How many vendor events do I have left? How much do I normally sell at a vendor event? Make sense? If I'm doing a workshop that I've done before, how much volume do I normally bring in from that? And if it doesn't add up, you need to pivot. Maybe you need to add something else and go back to step one. Let me overplan. Let me add in another event to make sure that I hit it, because here's what I don't want to happen to you. Okay, here's what I don't want to happen to you. I don't want you to, first of all, set an arbitrary goal where you have no idea what you want to sell during the holidays. But the last thing is, I don't want you to look up on the day after your shipping cutoff and be like, whoa, I've got thousands upon thousands of dollars in sales I need to round up, or I've got, a bunch of recruits that I need to get to wrap up this incentive that I have. And now everybody's checked out for Christmas, right? Because I know what happens. I know what happens in the direct sales world. After that shipping cutoff, everybody takes a break. And you can, totally. I'm game for it, right? If you still want to keep working, that's fine. I never did. I wanted to enjoy my family. I worked hard that first 2 weeks of December, and I'm like, I'm out. See ya, right? So guys, make sure that you are tracking your numbers. If you have to put it on your fridge, if you have to put it, I'm a huge fan of a whiteboard in an office. Keep tracking your numbers. And this is not, let me also say this, okay? This is not one of those holding up the whiteboard, please help me get to my goal. No, do your job, okay? Go out and book more parties. Go out and do some follow-up. Go out and do the things you need to do to hit your goal. It is not anybody else's job or anybody else's crisis if you wait until the last minute to hit your goals, okay? I know that's super sassy, but seriously, guys, I see it every month at the end of the month. I'm this close to meeting my goal. Okay, well then you should have done something before now. Friends, make sure that you're doing something before you get to the end of the year. All right, makes sense? Like, we got to track and then pivot if we need to, add in more stuff if we need to. If you have a bunch of parties that flopped, maybe you had a bunch of hostesses that were sick, then go book some more. Okay. Make sure you pivot your plan and have a plan B in your back pocket just in case. And what I mean by that is, yeah, we're going to overplan. But in the back of my mind, I'm watching my numbers. And if my numbers aren't where I need them to be by the beginning of December, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with plan B that I pull out of my back pocket that I was like, yes, I'm going to use this if I need to. I'm going to add in this event. I'm going to do this strategy, whatever it is. I hope that makes sense, guys. Okay. So I want you to max out your sales. I want you to hit the goals that you want to hit. So the first thing is to overplan. Add in more creative stuff. Make sure that you've got more than what you need because stuff happens. Be top of mind. That means you need to show up consistently. You need to be taking the time to do some strategic customer care and follow up, and then track your numbers and pivot if you need to. If you're not on track, that is nobody else's fault, friends. Okay. Nobody else's fault but yours. You've got to do the things to make sure that you hit your goals. Okay. So I want you to max it out this season. Let's have like the best Q4 ever. Okay. Sound good? All right, guys, this was shorty, but I just wanted to give you these are the exact things that I did every quarter, every season to make sure I hit my goals. So guys, this is what you need to do. Just knuckle down and make it happen. All right. Have a fabulous rest of your day, friends, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.